like activities. It'll enhance your players in a number of different ways. And then part of it is just talking to the kids and beginning to instill some of the concepts, some of the ideas of, particularly at the end of matches. My two big questions to kids at the end of matches. One, did you have fun? Two, did you try your best? Did you do your very best the entire game? The answer coming back is no. Then, all right, what do we need to do? Talk to the kid about, well, how can you do your best for an entire match? What is your best, sort of a thing. And if you begin to get young players thinking about, am I trying my best, am I giving my best in matches and then in training sessions, that also is one of those ingredients of building that winning mentality. And then I have to recognize that just as with their athletic abilities, they're going to have there's different attitudes among players, different mentalities among players, and they're not all going to be at the same level in terms of their win, go through the brick wall kind of mentality. So one more, and then we'll set up for the next group. Yes, sir.
What is USU Soccer doing nationwide to address the rural athlete dynamic?
Which athlete?
Which would be, first, my problem being in a very rural-based community, obviously population density, athletes, period, is a different question from me to Adolfo or Jeff or whoever. They're all different. What is USU Soccer, doing to address that and bring in those youth players and develop those players? Because frankly, I've seen athletes out in the rural area that, if trained properly, could compete against any metro center that has the population base.
There's not a lot that the national office can do directly other than to give some ideas and concepts to clubs to execute. So here's one. There certainly could be others, but just here's one. One of the things that we advocate a lot of existing clubs to do is to have satellite clubs. So you're a hub. Right? Think of your club as one of those big clubs, you're a hub, and out there are these little rural communities where there's a small population of players who by themselves, that community would never be able to have a soccer club, a soccer league, because there's just not enough bodies involved. Well, what a number of clubs have done around the country is the bigger club and the bigger community is the hub. They've gotten these spokes in the wheel, these satellite clubs, that you register with the state association through us. You do your U6, U8 soccer, typically, they can handle on their own, and then maybe U10 on up, you begin to be involved with us. We will, because we're the bigger club and now you're a part of us, we have more wherewithal for paid administrators, paid coaches, so we're going to help you with all that. We'll register your players. We'll come and run the training sessions for your coaches and begin to teach your coaches how to run training sessions. We'll teach you how to lay out a soccer field. We'll teach you that the throw-in doesn't take place from the goal line. Things like that I've seen occur. Right? And that's what I know a number of clubs are doing, and with the idea that, okay, when you get to the U10, U12 age groups perhaps, now those kids who want to continue to play and go up to another level, they come into the bigger club and make the trip and to start traveling to come into the bigger club so they can get that experience and be able to go out around the state eventually perhaps as they get older to compete.
So just so I'm clear, the Nationals office focus is through the club?
Yes, absolutely.
Very good.
Just want to thank Sam Snow for coming up here. We'll give Sam a minute to catch his breath, and then we will go into the general public, and we'll go into the parent education course. So if you need to stretch, get some water, whatever it may be, feel free, and then try to make it compact as best you can, so when groups come in, they've got a place to sit.
Horizontal. All right.
You can sit right there.
We had two other meetings earlier, so you just came in on the end of the second. That was the coaches in the club, right now, I met with the board director. So you're on top, you're perfect. 7 o'clock, we started 6 minutes ago. We're gonna go through communication between parents and coaches. How we improve that dialogue between team coach and parents and kids on the team. Seems to be an issue, a challenge for a lot of coaches.
It didn't spill there.
It's pretty good. I got to see it. This is
Glad it worked out. Very nice. Yeah, it's a 50 one. It's a Sunday kicking.
Calm is my requirement. Yeah, it's fine.